to take a look at my Slash. I was going to, take the Rugged out with Old Red, but I have to bind the Slash to the Rugged, get it all out of the way, done. So I figured, might as well show you guys my Slash while I do that. So first off, it's just your regular Traxxas two-wheel drive Slash. Body's beat to shit because, it's fun. I'll show you the body that I'm doing for it when I'm done. Let's take that off. Hey, it's just your average run-of-the-mill, two-wheel drive Slash. It's got a Hobby Wing, the Easy Run Max 10, 4,000 kilovolt system in it. And on 2S, this thing flies. It'll do wheelies, no problem. It's a lot of fun. It's going to be turned into a no-prep drag car at some point, but for now, I just love bashing on it. I got the Pro Line mounts, front and rear. Front, I've got RPM control arms, and I also got the caster blocks and stuff, the Traxxas, with their aluminum. RPM front bumper, the lower center of the LCG chassis, stock transmission, stock rears. I got the aluminum barrier carriers in the rear, or bearing carriers in the rear. I don't know if you can see it. Got stock drive shafts. It's got the super soft tires from Traxxas, which I love. They grip real well. It's got the RPM mud flaps, RPM rear bumper, stock shocks, which are a pain in the ass. They like to pop off every now and then, but I always keep my shock station ready. What else we got on this thing? That's really much it for aftermarket stuff. It's just got, stock Traxxas 2075 inch servo, which has never let me down. It's been really reliable. But, yeah. So what we'll do is, while the battery charges, on this guy too, I run a 2S Gens Ace hardpack. I'm going to be converting it to 3S, and then keeping all my 2S batteries for my trail trucks, but that's down the line. Still having fun right now. So once the battery charges up, we will plug everything in and get her bound up. Hey everyone, welcome back. Got the battery all charged up, so let's put it in here. On this, I mounted the ESC right to the battery mount. I'll wait until I'm all ready before I plug it in. Turn on my radio. Off camera I went and went on to model select here. And I set up my Slash. Exactly the same as I had it before with my other remote. So when I find it, everything should be ready to rock. But before I do that, kind of had a little bit of a bonehead moment. So used to the new style of receivers that I forgot this one needed a bind plug, and I lost one a long time ago and I haven't been able to find it. So had to do a little last minute hack to make one. And this is a SR3100 Spektrum receiver. So let's plug it in here and let's see if hopefully it works. These darn things. Yeah, that's in, that's in. Ooh, zap zap. A little bit of power there. Alright, well that's doing its thing. We'll go down here to the bind. And we'll bind it up. Let's see. Oh! There we go. So like I did before, I'll shut that off. Shut the controller off. We'll clear the airwaves a bit. I'm going to plug this. I'm going to plug it back in just because my fan shouldn't be running, it's not hot. Plug in, or turn on the receiver or remote again. Aha! Bonehead mistake. Did anyone catch what I did? Not a big deal. Like I said, I'm so used to the buttons that I forgot to take my bind plug out. Yep. So, I'll do that right now. Then I'll shut off the truck. Shut off that again. Turn it back on. What's cooking? There's something break. Whatever it is, I'll figure it out. Ooh. There's a bit of a wobble happening. Ah, water in the tires. That's what it is. That's a little bit. Not bad for 2S LiPo, but when I put this thing on 3S, it's going to be an absolute nightmare. Like, it's going to be crazy. But for now, she'll be fine. Turn it back off, unplug it, and get the receiver box put back on. Which, oh, gotta get the gasket in. And just like that. And button her down. Now I have replaced all the bearings in this thing, like literally a couple weeks ago, not a couple weeks ago, but before my last outing with it. So my bearing shouldn't be shot. I'm just figuring that wobble is just water in the tires. Because we had these, oh yeah, we had these things just soaked. So, alright. Well, that's the Slash bound up. Now to show you guys the body that I'm going to run on it. This is coming, I've had it for a while, some of you may have seen on my Facebook. I've just been scratching my bean about how I want to paint it up. I've got masks for it to do flames. But I'm thinking, in light of the Spektrum Rugged, the new Rugged that I got, I think this thing is going to go black with orange flames. I don't know, what do you think? Comment down below, let me know what you think. How you would paint this if you had it. Because I was going to make this a dual purpose truck. It was going to be like a Baja, you know, sand, desert, dune, drag type of, all around, just kick-ass type of vehicle. But at the same time, I was also thinking, why not just make it full-on drag? But then, Team Associated brought out the DR10, and I got my eyes on that. So this truck just might end up just being a truck, which I think would suit it quite well, actually. So, until next time, guys, I'm Mike. Have fun. Get out there and enjoy your hobby.